All right, hi there, guys. When it rains, it pours, and that is clearly the story of my life right now. Yet again, I'm not with you, and I apologize for that. Jana fell at daycare Thursday before I got there to pick her up, and it just so happens that in the process of falling, she looks like it might have possibly fractured a little bone in her ankle, which is totally awesome. So that's where we're at. So I am hopefully getting her in for a specialist appointment today, and we'll see how that goes. So yeah, 4-year-old can't walk around at all. It's pretty cool. So anyway, I'm going to just go through your whole entire plans for today, and we'll work from there. So the first thing that you see on your screen right now, you should have already seen this picture, and you should have filled out the Google form to go with this. If you did not, pause the video right now, head on over, fill out the Google form that goes along with today's warm-up. I'm going to real quick go through the class kick from yesterday. The first one, you order a cheeseburger meal at Jake's Wayback. The meal is $10.78. You use a coupon for 15% off. If you are a method 1 person, you would have done 0.15 times $10.78. And that is going to give you $1.61 or 62, excuse me, off, which you would then subtract. So 10.78 minus the $1.62, and that's going to give you $9 and what is that going to be? 4 cents? Oh my goodness, can't do math right now. 6 cents, 16 cents, excuse me. Oh my goodness. All right, so $9.16 for your hamburger meal then. And number 2, the new slip-on sneakers from my dad. They were 30% off, so 0.30 times $42.99. And doing 0.30 times $42.99, you are saving $12.90 off. So that gets subtracted then from the $42.99. I'm just going to be lazy and do it right here. And that is going to give you a total of $30.09. If you were a method 2 person, you would have done 0.7 times $42.99, and that would also give you the same exact answer of $30.09. In question number 3 here, the new sale price, so it was $59.99 with 10% off. So 10% off is going to be paying 90% of the original price. And I'm just showing you method 2 here. If you did method 1, you'll come to the same answer. Your cost here is $53.99 for the tablet. The school got $450, so you're now going to take $450 and divide it by $53.99. And when we do $450 divided by $53.99, we get 8.3 and then blah blah, there's another 3, and it doesn't even really matter because we can only order a whole number of tablets, and 8 is the actual number here for us. We can't go up to 9, that would put us over budget. So for today, you do need your math notebook or your paper. We're talking about percents day 2, and we're going to just do a real quick review of multi-step problems here. So in multi-step problems, we started talking about one version yesterday, and that version would be the problems where you have a discount and then you have tax. So discount gets calculated first, you get the new sale price, and then you find out the new tax. Another problem that comes up is when we have a service and we have a tax and we also have a tip. Because tax and tip will both come together in the alphabet at the letter T, we actually have to calculate tax and tip using method 1 on the cost of the service. And then what we'll do is we'll take them all together, and then we go ahead and we have to total them up at the very end. So when we have a service with tax and tip, we do have to use method 1. We find each of those pieces and then total it at the very end. So that is our process for today. Looking at this first one, we do have a service. It's a $35 haircut at 6% sales tax, 20% tip. So I'm going to go ahead and put 35 in the middle here. And over here, we're going to do 6% tax. And over here, we're going to do a 20% tip. So 6% using method 1, I change it to a decimal, multiply by the $35, and 0.06 times $35. You should be doing this on your calculator too. I got $2.10 for the tax. For my tip, I'm going to change 20% to a decimal, multiply by the 35 cost of the haircut, and $7 for my tip. So then if I'm looking for my total, I'm going to take all of those. I have the 35 plus the 7 for the tip plus the $2.10 for the tax, and 35 plus 7 plus $2.10 is going to give me $44.10 total. So you would just go ahead, method 1 separately, and then add them all up. Example number 2, we have a $143.99 baby swing. I am going to use this. I'm buying it at Target for that price, so I have 5% off with my Target card, and then I'm going to pay 6% sales tax, buying this for my friend. We're going in on a gift for her baby shower. So because I have off, a discount, and tax, discount's going to come first. So step number 1, 0.05 times 143.99. So 0.05 times 143.99. I got $7.20 off. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract that, and I'm going to be lazy here. I'm going to just put it right onto the problem, and that's going to give me 79 cents. 143 minus 7 is going to give me 136 then. So my sale price with my percent off from my Target card is going to be $136.79. So now I go calculate my sales tax. And again, if you were method 2 here, you would have done 0.95 times 143.99, and you'll get the same answer here. Sales tax is 6%, so 6% of, when I go to the register, the amount that comes up is that $136.79. So that is what I'm calculating my sales tax on. So multiply, I get $8.21 rounded for tax. So tax gets added back on. So if I have 136.79 plus 8.21, my final cost here is $145. So, and if you're a method 2er, you would have 1.06 times the 136.79 here, which would also give you the same answer. Okay. Example number 3, we're going to have a $53 mani-pedi. This was for my cousin's wedding. We have an 18% tip that we're adding on there, and then we do have to pay 7% tax. She lives in New Jersey, so we had to take care of that. Because it's a service, tax and tip are going to get calculated at the same time, and then we'll add everything back up. So my 18% tip on $53 and my 7% tax on $53. So if I do 0.18 times 53, we get $9.54 here. And if I do 0.07 times the 53 for the tax, this is $3.71. So we have our $53 mani-pedi plus the $9.54 plus the $3.71. So 53, 9.54, 3.71. Our grand total here is going to be $66.25. One of the reasons that it might be useful to know how much my tip is going to be here separately is because a lot of times if you go to a salon and have a service completed, sometimes you're leaving your tip in cash. So you need to be able to calculate how much your tip needs to be separate from the rest of your order, but it could be helpful to know how much everything is going to cost all together for you. So that is the end of our notes for today. So we talked about discount and then sales tax, which we did a little bit yesterday in class as well. And then we did some examples of services where we have tax and tip all added together there for you. What you're going to see now on this next screen is your homework for tonight. So I would go ahead, pause the video, I would grab your assignment book, I would write these down. These are the same two that you saw yesterday at the end of the class time. This M.6 is all like basic percents, and then M.10 is these like multi-step ones, so where you're finding tax and tip. So that's why this one is a little bit harder, so it's only to a 90. Both of these I will be checking on Monday morning, and then if they're not handed in by that point, they will become missing assignments. That is your homework. So your right now job, this is your wrap up for pixel art. For percent is a pixel art activity. This is due at the end of class. So even though I'm not here with you, I will actually be grading these this afternoon. So please make sure that you have this done, because whatever is handed in by the end of class today is what's going to be graded. You're going to put all of your answers in the Google Sheets. There are two separate columns here, so I'm just kind of showing you what this looks like here on my screen. And looking at this, you have questions are all right here in this first column, and then this column here. You're going to actually type your answer right in here. And when you type it in, we can actually do the first one together. It says, find the tax, 7% paid on $99 sneakers. So I'm going to do just the tax, so 0.07 times 99. I get 6.93. So when I go to type in my answer, I'm going to put $sign, 6.93. No spaces in between there. And I'm going to hit enter and then move off of that cell. You'll notice my cell turned to dark blue, and it actually part of the picture showed up. You will go ahead, continue answering all of these. Please be careful checking what it's actually asking you for. And then when you're done, you will scroll out to, or zoom out to 50%, and then you'll be able to see the whole entire picture that's here. This is due at the end of the class period. There are no exceptions today. This is what you are supposed to be working on for the remainder of class time. If you finish this during class time, please go ahead on and work on those two IXL assignments that are due for Monday. Okay, so that's a wrap for today, and I hope that you get the pixel art done and don't have any issues with it. Please double check your math if you're not getting something right or it's not changing color. All of those boxes will change color, and colors will appear inside the picture. Okay? All right, have a good Friday and enjoy your weekend. See you guys on Monday.